I think I've got something a little bit different to show you guys today. Morning and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever heard of the Seiko Nooka, the STN003? Yeah, I hadn't either. But back in 1999, Seiko collaborated with a designer called Matthew Waldman to produce this watch. And I found one new old stock on eBay for £200. I suspect I've overpaid because back in the day it retailed for 165 US dollars, but it is a very interesting looking digital watch and I couldn't resist the temptation to pick it up and show you it in this video. So I'm now going to head over to the Lightbox and, well, unbox it for you guys. And here it is, the STN003 Seiko Nooka, $165 back in 1999. It's hard to believe that was 24 years ago. Unbelievable. Right, I've had a quick look at this watch. I filmed Now I Like Watches shorts video a little while ago. So I've had a quick look at it, but yeah, I don't know what it does or how it does it. So yeah, I'm hoping to find that out today. Interesting packaging. Well protected though. And yeah, there it is. Like I said, a very interesting and unusual looking digital watch, and a very thick, I don't know if this is real leather or not, we'll try and find out, but yeah, rather interesting leather or faux leather strap. It looks like, well, it doesn't look like it's been worn necessarily, because it does look to be in pretty good condition, but obviously it's been on this watch cushion for, well, 24 years, so I guess, as you would expect, there are some creases in the leather. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Let's just zoom in and have a look at the case back. Seiko, water resistant, stainless steel. This watch was made, well, it says 1N, so maybe it was released in 1999 and this one was made in November 2001. So I suspect they made this watch then for a few years. And yeah, you've got some details there of what all the buttons do. Made in China, like most things these days. You'd be surprised how many watches are made in China. It's not just AliExpress watches. It does seem to be in pretty good condition, although there are some marks on the buttons, look, which suggests to me it's been out and yeah, been sat on its side like this. Oh, would you say this is new old stock? I guess so. It doesn't look like it's been worn as such, does it? Right, so what do the buttons say? Set, select, light, and mode. Is the light? Hang on, is that light? Which one's light? No, that one's light. Top left is light. Ah, let's turn the light off. Yep, the light works. Cool. Well, I've had a quick play with it off of camera and it seems to be fairly simple. You've got the time there, and this is the hours up here. This is the minutes, this is the seconds. So it's currently showing 12 minutes past 10, almost 13 minutes past 10. And if you hold this button down here, you'll get the date, and it says the 17th of April and it is a Monday. So yeah, the date is in fact correct. And if you press the mode button, you can go into the alarm function and press the button in the top right hand corner to either arm or disarm yeah, the alarm. And I think that's about it. Obviously there is a light, which I've already shown you. A fairly simple digital watch, but one that I guess was supposed to look really cool and futuristic back in 1999. If you'd have shown me this back in 99, I think I would have thought it had been designed in the 80s. Yeah, it doesn't look like a particularly modern watch for, well, 2001 this one was made. So, yeah, I'm quite surprised by the way it looks. I don't think it's aged particularly well in terms of its styling. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments section. Right, let's pop it on the wrist. And here it is then on my roughly average sized wrist. I'm not used to wearing straps like this during the day. Guys, let me know what you think of it in the comments section, because I'm a little bit torn by its design and the way it looks. It's definitely interesting, unusual. I sort of like it. Sometimes I think I'm drawn to these watches because they're new old stock and they're in really good condition, which, you know, is good for my videos. I like to show you watches in good condition. But yeah, would I have been tempted to buy this back in the day if I'd have seen it? Probably not. Would I wear this today or tomorrow or the day after or the week after? Probably not. But it is a conversation starter, isn't it? It's quite an unusual and interesting piece. I don't think you see too many of them about. So yeah, I don't regret picking it up. It's just probably not one I'm going to wear much in the future, if at all. Certainly given its condition. I guess it would be nice to keep it in this sort of condition. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys think of it. It's comfortable, that's for sure. Nice big wide leathery sort of strap, probably a faux leather. Um, hmm. Right, before I wrap it up, I should probably give you some dimensions. Well, that is a surprise. 36 millimeters. It looked so much bigger than that on my wrist. That is what square cases does to your eyes and your brain. It's like a weird optical illusion. Yeah, it looked a lot bigger than 36 millimeters, didn't it? And I'm assuming it's square. Oh no, almost 38 millimeters. So it's a sort of rectangle. And the strap is 30 millimeters. What about thickness? 11.6. So in terms of dimensions, it should fit most wrists, shouldn't it? But yeah, it did look quite big on my wrist. 36 millimeters. That is, yeah, really weird, isn't it? Definitely an optical illusion going on. So £200, it's hard to put a value on sort of new old stock, isn't it? Especially watches like this that you don't see too often. I mean, I have no buyer's remorse at the moment because I think £200 for any sort of 25-year-old watch that's in condition like this isn't an unreasonable amount. And I do think this is quite unusual. You're not going to see too many of them around, certainly not in this sort of condition. I suspect prices will go up a little bit over the upcoming years. It's not a watch that you're going to buy to invest and make money on. But yeah, if you like the styling and you want one in good condition, I think £200 is a reasonable sum of money, actually. It's definitely different, isn't it? It really is. I am curious to know what you think about it, guys. Let me know in the comments section. And if you want to see more unusual watches like this on I Like Watches, yeah, let me know. I'll see what I can find.